YouTube. What's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video, guys. And today's video is going to be on Week 15 early waiver wire ads. Listen, it's fantasy football playoffs time. So listen, I got 5 guys that I believe that should be on most of your waivers, that you should pick up these guys and have them on your team. And I think opportunity is going to come your way. Now, listen, this is not a Isaac Guerrero from Week 14 type pickup, right? This is kind of guys that things could shift in the playoffs and you want to have that guy on your team. So make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. I said what I said. This is cutting edge content. Also, guys, if you need help, I offer consultations. All you got to do is sign up as a Phenom member and you can get a half off on your consultation, which is a 30-minute consultation, and you can get it for $25. But if you're not a member, then it's $50 for 30 minutes, and we can chop it up about anything on far as fantasy football or whatever you want to talk about for 30 minutes. So, guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, cutting edge content. Okay, so let's begin. The first guy that I think is an early waiver wire ad, and I want to get this in y'all brains, it's going to be Aaron Rodgers. And listen, we don't have to worry about bye weeks anymore. So, in order to go to the waiver wire, you need to really make sure this guy has a killer matchup and is going to play elite. Well, Aaron Rodgers is that guy. It doesn't matter who the matchup is going to be anymore. This team is going to be willing and dealing with Garrett Wilson and Davante Adams. And so I like Aaron Rodgers over a lot of streamable guys. Now, you got Derek Carr being out. You have, I'm trying to think of the quarterbacks that are just missing right now. You got Tommy DeVito and Daniel Jones out. So a lot of you already found quarterbacks, but I believe Aaron Rodgers is a top 12 quarterback for Week 15 because of the game script that they're going to deploy every single week now with Davante Adams and Garrett Wilson being on each side. The matchup doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. This guy's going to throw the ball 40 to 45 times. They're not going to bail cow Breach. They're not going to bail cow Brandon Allen. They're not going to bail cow Davis. They are going to be throwing the ball around the yard to Garrett Wilson and Davante Adams. They need to find out what Garrett Wilson got him. They pretty much know that he's elite wide receiver, a top 12 wide receiver in the NFL. Davante Adams is a veteran. He got to get his numbers up. He's trying to go to the Hall of Fame. So Aaron Rodgers is going to make sure Davante Adams keep his numbers up. Also, Aaron Rodgers, if he decided he want to go to another team, he want his numbers up. And Garrett Wilson wants to show, listen, when my bag come up, I want to be paid as a top 5 wide receiver. So I love Aaron Rodgers, and I think he's going to be good for the fantasy football playoffs, which is the 4th quadrant. I think he's going to be a league winner at his where you can get him off the waivers. That's why he's a league winner. So let's move on to a running back. The next guy I want to talk about is going to be Sincere McCormick. Guys, we can't, for as the Las Vegas Raiders, we don't care nothing about Zamir White. We don't care about Alexander Madison. Sincere McCormick has looked the best the last 2 weeks. So this guy's going to continue to get carries. Now, some other guys are going to come in and get a target or two, but it's not going to hurt Sincere. Sincere had a couple green zone targets where he could have actually scored a touchdown, but it didn't go his way. That's okay. We saw the opportunities, and for this team, opportunities is very important. So I'm playing Sincere McCormick at a flex play over some of these guys who haven't been doing a lot. Now, right now, I don't have a video. I don't have data for guys that I would play Sincere over. But if you want to hit me up, go to the comment section. Say, TD, who will you play Sincere over? And what about this guy? What about that guy? I got you. Go to the comment section. Also, for Aaron Rodgers, if you got a quarterback that you like and you want to find out if Aaron Rodgers is going to be better, put it in the comment section, and I'll let you know at that particular situation. But yes, I like Sincere McCormick going forward for the rest of the 4th quadrant for the Las Vegas Raiders. All right, let's move on. Now, this guy, I don't think he's going to get the backfield by himself because I think Isaac Guerrero is going to be okay. But if he's not, Patrick Taylor could be a great flex play. He could be a top 24 running back for you, top 32 maybe. But I think he could get in top 24 because of the offense that he's on. Everybody know that how San Francisco, how they run their plays. So the running backs usually are great starts. But Patrick Taylor for Isaac Guerrero, if Isaac Guerrero has to miss the Thursday night game. I'm not saying Patrick Taylor is a great athlete. I'm not going to sit there and say he's one of the best pass catching running backs. It's just he's on the San Francisco 49ers and he's going to be the starter. Now, I don't know if that's to be true, but it looks like Isaac Guerrero could miss. So I just want you to be able to be looking at this guy. That's why I did early waiver wires. So be looking at Patrick Taylor in case Isaac Guerrero's not coming back. And you would have him already. So I would say if you got Isaac Guerrero, and he's missing, I would spend everything I got to have Patrick Taylor to make sure I win this week. If you got a bye, I wouldn't necessarily worry about Patrick Taylor. But if you wanted to play defense, maybe you could. Right? I'm not telling you not to. It's all depending on your league. That's why I want y'all to get consultations. That way I can help you out. But let's move on. We got two more guys. The next guy, he had a great week this week, but he's still probably out there on your waivers because there's a lot of tight ends to stream. It's going to be Juwan Johnson. And yes, I do know Derek Carr is out, so Juwan Johnson, to me, still is going to be good. And the reason why a man's best friend or a quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Pause. And the reason why I'm willing to go and stream Juwan Johnson if he's on my waivers is because he's a 6'6" guy that a new quarterback could come in and have a great, an easy target share with him because of his height and his demeanor on the football field. So I'm not really worried about who the backup is going to be, if it's going to be Spencer Rattler or Caleb Hayner or something like that, right? I'm not worried about that. Juwan Johnson is a good streamer. Now, I'm not going to sit my top 7 tight ends for Juwan Johnson, but if I got a tight end like a Dalton Kincaid or somebody like that, or Sam Laporta, I'm going to think about streaming Juwan Johnson. Okay, and last but not least is going to be a guy from the Cleveland Browns. Is going to be Cedric Tillman. People probably have dropped him since they had to stream a lot of guys with a lot of guys being on bye week last week, which was week 14. So I believe Cedric Tillman is still the number 1A or 1B on this team. Now, Jerry Jeudy was the number 2, but he's 1A and 1B now. So I still think Cedric Tillman is still going to have a chance to come out here and get a target share and lead this team or compete for the target share with Jerry Jeudy. Cedric Tillman was doing really well before he got the concussion, so I don't see anything else that's going to change. So Cedric Tillman, to me, is a top 3 starting wide receiver on each team. So if you in a 3 wide receiver league, I think Cedric Tillman should be started if he's healthy, right? Which he's probably going to be because he's coming off the concussion. So I think he's going to be healthy. So I like Cedric Tillman. So guys, I don't want to hold you up, but listen, it's fantasy football playoff time. Going forward for the week, I'm going to be doing a lot of rankings. I'm going to be doing rankings for my top 12 at each position. And tight end, I might not go top 12, I might go top 10. But I'm going to give y'all rankings to help you make your starts and sits decisions because rankings right now really matter because you're in the fantasy football playoffs. And I think it just helps you narrow it down where you know your studs. So I will be making those videos. And whatever y'all have, if you want me to make a certain type of video, just put it in the comment section. Say, Titty, I need this because I'm in the playoffs, or I need this type of video. Let me know, guys. I got you. So I see y'all later. Peace.